Where tonight public universities are rushing against time to issue new admission letters to tens of thousands of students in the wake of an order by President William Ruto last week. Among them are some 125,000 students waiting in patient hope for government support to pursue higher education through the new university funding model. But a myriad of questions still linger on the criteria used by the Ministry of Education to classify students based on need. Our senior reporter Kevin Mutai puts that into context.
In the remote village of Chepkoyo in Trans Nzoia County, we find Joshua Kimei going about the day's chores. The 20-year-old is among the class of 2023 KCSE students waiting to join the university in the September intake. But a huge financial obligation stands in the way of Kimei and a bachelor's degree in the Geomatic Engineering and Geospatial Information Systems at the Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology. His parents can barely afford the 336,600 shillings he is required to pay in the first year.
Sijanunulia kitu, hata nguo, hata viatu sijanunulia.
With the announcement of a new university funding model through the University Fund and the Higher Education Loans Board, Kimei is holding on to hope.
Kama weekend pia unafanya kibarua ili pata hata pesa kidogo ambayo unaweza tumia hata kulipa remedio kwa shule.
Kimei is among the 125,893 students seeking government support for higher education. He would ordinarily fall into the first band of the funding model, which targets families with income below 5,995 shillings. Here, the government scholarship will cover 70% and the loan of 25%, meaning the family will pay only 5% of the fees. If lucky, he would be awarded a help upkeep loan of 60,000 shillings. In the second band, families with income of up to 23,670 shillings will get a scholarship to cover 60% of the fees. The loan will cover 30% and the family 10%, as the student will get a help upkeep loan of 55,000 shillings. Families whose family income is up to 70,000 shillings are in band 3 and will earn a scholarship of 50% of the fees and a loan of 30%. The help upkeep loan is 50,000 shillings. Band 4 groups families whose income does not exceed 120,000 shillings. The scholarship here covers 40%, the loan 30%, as the family contributes 30%. Students will not receive a help upkeep loan. And in band 5, for families which earn over 120,000 shillings, the government scholarship is 30%, the loan 30%, as the family contributes 40%. The government says the new model is student-focused.
We have reoriented the processes under the funding model to make it more responsive to stakeholder concerns. Students due to join universities are receiving their revised admission letters, clearly indicating their respective household contributions to their fees.
We need a funding model that is not focused on the university, but focused on the student. A funding model that will not leave any child in Kenya behind. A funding model that recognizes that there are children from vulnerable families.
But many unanswered questions hover around the new policy as government and universities rush against time to release new admission letters. First in the lips of many applicants is the question of quality and fairness. Julian Kathure has been admitted to Taita Taveta University to study education arts. For Kathure, classifying applicants in bands based on income is not enough. There are other dynamics in household, she says, such as the number of dependents, relying on the household income, distance of the university from home, and the cost of living.
Sidhani iko fair sababu si government ingependa mconsider hadi distance ya university from home, na naona mtu ako huko mbali na ako peke yake ataketa for needs zake, so na pia wengine wenye wamecome for poor backgrounds muangalie vizuri kabla mngepeana hizo.
And with just days until reporting, Kemei and Kathure's families are waiting with the hope that they will be successful in finding government support.
Matumaini serikali yetu atatusaidia na nina matumaini mtoto wetu ataendelea na masomo.
Fee yangu ni ya 183,700 na household inafaa kulipa 36,700, which is a little hard for me around huku kwa sababu hata niko na single mom na family haiwezi saidia.
A number of students went to make the applications for the bands or for the information through these cyber cafes. And what was happening is the cyber cafe people were copy-pasting information. So some information may have gone the wrong way, and we have a chance to correct that.
The Ministry of Education is also expected to expedite processing of the applications from all the students who sat their KCSE exams and qualified for the government funding, with an option of appeal where the applicants are not satisfied. New letters are also to be issued this week. Kevin Mutai, NTV in Mombasa.